Right, good afternoon, everyone. This is Alashola Omio. On today's topic, we're going to be talking about karma. You know, if it's real or not. I'm just going to try and as much as possible to just sort of share how some people, culture, religion from different background, how they see it to be, because the topic can be quite confusing. But before I go any further, I'm going to try to share this show on my original page, which is Alashola. So please bear with me, lovely people. I'll be with you in a second. I'm trying to share the hello Kemi Akintunde, good evening, lovely to see you, my sister, looking beautiful as always. 1 minute, just bear with me, guys. Alashola, here we are. I'm going to share it onto my original page, which is share to my timeline. Shegun, how are you, sweetie? Where are you? I'm just trying to share the show on my what's it called, on my original timeline. Right, here we go. We can start now. As I was saying earlier on, that karma is a topic that can be confusing, because like I said earlier on, different culture, background, people, they all have it means quite, different things to them. Some people believe in karma. Other people would actually say to you, there's nothing as such. 1 minute. But in a nutshell, as far as I'm concerned, karma is that, defined would be, at its most basic, karma is the teaching that our intentional actions have consequences, i.e., cause and effect. Basically meaning, be Yoruba would say, "Nkan tá bá ṣe la máa gbà." What you sow, you reap. But I'm gonna go, into it a bit more deeper than that. And also, in this video, I know different people have different views about what karma is. Some people don't actually believe there's nothing like that. I will share an experience, not an experience, a show that one of the speakers that I really respect, a lot. It's called Kevin. What's it called? Kevin Wesley. Yeah, he's an American. An African American. And I get to watch a lot of his videos. In one of them, he actually the way he, hey Shani baby, how you sweetie? You just hold on there. You don't worry. Baby will be here anytime soon, but safely, and you're gonna be safe as well. You guys are gonna be fine. Don't worry, Shani. I remember you in my prayers always, baby. Just be strong. Just hang in there. You're gonna be fine. The baby will be fine also. So as I was saying earlier on, before I see my beautiful Shani. So you could put karma, we could simply put it as is the result of previous act or deeds, either in the past life, or no, either in the past, say in this life, as I'm still here, it could be a few years back or a few months back, or something that happened yesterday, or it could be the result of what I had done in my past life. You see, so and I know some people. That's some of the area where we sort of get it wrong. You think, oh, if you do something wrong here, this moment on this journey that you are, then you're going to reap it here. It is no. The person might not have enough time and then passed on, but in the next life, whatever it is that you have done, either good or bad, then they get to reap that. I believe that's what that's what the definition there was, telling us, and I quite agree with that also. But as I was, talking earlier on about Kevin Wesley, his theory was that if karma really exists, if there's anything called karma, how come some people, they would enslave people, they will rape, their women, the children, and hang people, and those people. They are still, their descendants are still here as we speak. And not only, they're actually better off because of it. Because of what their, forefathers has done. Some got lands, some have got, billionaires, all over the world, in America, and, in Europe. And so therefore, if you look at it in his, from where it was coming from, which I tried to, I totally, that's what I'm saying. There's no wrong or right here, guys. We all just sharing views, ideas. That's the way I would love to see this show. I don't know, or not neither, I don't know, if any one of us knew everything, So when he sort of put it like that, I sat down and said, hold on a minute, it's quite right there. How come some people, they came all the way, from wherever they were, they went to Africa, took people, raped people, killed children, and apart from that, if you go to some part of the world, they are, infants dying every day, of starvation, of bad health, of bad, as a result of the bad leaders they've got, and so therefore, those little children that are dying, what have they done to deserve that? What wrong have they committed to deserve that? To be starved to death, to be, no one to help, so you come to think of this, come on now. But in the past few years, I would say about 15 years ago, I don't actually believe in karma myself, to be honest with you guys. I don't. I just believe that, okay, I'm not this experienced when it comes to, the path that I am, my spirituality, my journey, where I am today. So you could call me as a baby then, in the spirit league, if you want to rate it like that. But because then what I would think was that, oh, come on, some people, they'll do bad. They are the one that are in the wrong and they're getting away with it. Where's the karma? But because of my own, my journey, what I now know for a fact, of course there is. There's no doubt, that, for sure, stuff that happened to me personally, I can use my own life as an example. So I can only talk for myself, when it comes to some certain issues. I haven't said that. I'm not saying that what someone else is saying is wrong, like what Kevin said. I totally agree with him. But also, what I then realized was that a couple of years back, there are some people that I, family that I, put my neck on the line for to be there for them. And then they treated me so badly, and it's also happened that was the time my mother passed away as well. So for me, it was a time of, I would say that was where my journey, to wherever I am right now started, because when your mom passed away, everything you ever knew changes, you're not the same person anymore. You have to start to learn a new way of life, a new way of doing everything. For a few months, I was like a 5-year-old lost, because I knew her all my life. She must, apart from, my mother was the most constant figure in my life, So for her to be gone like that was like, woo, as mature as whatever do you think it was like a rug being pulled under my feet. It was as if, this, train just hit you at once. Bah! I was like, woo! So for me, that was the most painful thing that's ever happened to my life. I don't want to cry here, guys. 1 minute, just stay with me. But sorry, guys. Sorry, I couldn't talk about my mom even now without just I hope I'm not embarrassing by myself here, guys. Just bear with me. I don't know what's going on with me. It's just this sort of a topic that I would love to share my own experience. But to cut that short, when my mom passed and I had the way that I was treated, but the universe came in for me. Everything my mom did, to make sure that my life is secure, came around. The universe was there to get my back. So I can honestly say to you, if you've been good, look, everything we are doing, we think that we are the only one that can see what's happening. No. So either we are doing bad or good, at every point in time, we have witnesses. The universe can see this. It's like we're saving up in the bank, and then at the right time that you will reap it, you will not believe, because you would have forgotten that. If you're someone that just do stuff like that, you probably would not, you're not thinking for them to pay you back or anything. But I can assure you today, my beautiful people, that the universe was there for me. They got my back, got my front, got my side, got everywhere. Our mothers, the Oshoru Manegas, my fathers, all my ancestors, they were there. They got my back, they got my front, they got everywhere. That I just could not believe it. I was like, woo, So today, it's something that when you are talking about this, of course, like I said earlier, different people will have different views. It's good to have a critical thinking or analysis, whatever you want to call it, and then you can then come to your own conclusion, whatever that is. I personally, I'm just sharing my own experience. And hold on, there's some stuff I put in here, as I was saying, when it comes to my mom, everything else changes. It's just, like I said, I never used to believe in that, But, some people, they've done bad, and they think, oh, nothing is happening. If someone has done something bad to you, just because you can't see when they are reaping it, that doesn't mean that they gotten away with it. No. I can guarantee you that. Some people, they can hide it. Some people, they just know how to camouflage stuff. But I can guarantee you. Also, another thing I would like to point out here is that when somebody, someone does something bad to us, and then we now went ahead and did something even more worse, or something similar to the person, then we're equally guilty. You see, in that instance, where even if karma is coming, it's not only gonna come and get the person that's done something bad to you. Karma is gonna come and get you as well, because you are equally guilty. So, what's my argument here is that when you say you are in a bad relationship right now, or you don't have to stay there and then be thinking karma will come and do stuff for me. Do whatever you can to make yourself safe, i.e., if you're in a bad relationship, you might want to, think about leaving that relationship. If someone is treating you badly, or it's sort of physical abuse or whatever, then you might want to call the police. That's to protect you. Then the rest, karma will do the rest. But, I wouldn't advise people to just, where somebody is treating you badly, and you're just going to remain there. And then, and then you're thinking, oh, karma is going to come and, will come and judge, blah, blah, blah. As far as I'm concerned, that's not the best, move, if you ask me. Because you need to, there's some situation where you don't have control, such as the family that we were born into, our genetics, and also the way other people behave towards us. Okay, we may not have control over those stuffs. But the one we do have control is how we now, what our own action, or if I want to call it reaction, to whatever they have done to us. Now, this is where, I believe I would like to stress here today, guys, that look, it's all good, when someone does something bad to you, it's the most natural thing, you want to retaliate, blah, 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 but okay, we may not have control over their behavior towards us, but how we now react we do have control over that. We could gently tell the person that, look, what you are doing, I do not appreciate that, is harmful actually, and try and, cut contact. 1 minute, guys, I'm going to put it in the back. Cut contact with that person. You don't have to be with the person or stay there. Like I was saying, if it's a bad relationship, then you might just want to cut contact with, with this person, so it's not like a continuous problem that you're having, but after you've done that, you don't want to now start to plan that, oh, you're going to get someone to beat them up. You're going to get somebody, or some people, they're going to put some spell on them. They're going to, put some curses, some blah, blah, blah. If you do that, then I can assure you, you are equally guilty. You see, I mean, that's my own experience. If someone, I mean, what happened then, the kind of person that I am, I'm not someone that you would treat badly and I'll sit there. I'm not that kind of person. Having said that, I'm not going to, I always strive every day to do, to make sure, no one is perfect, that my action and the way that I react to situation, I'm always, like really, really think, I mean, I'm not being judgmental here. I'm not praising myself. I'm not going to blame myself. It's just that I'm kind of person that I'm accountable for my actions, things that I do, so therefore, because when this thing happens, it is real. I mean, some people, they've done something bad. They think they've gotten away with, they're not. They haven't. Karma train is going to come. It's coming. It's just that it's got so many stops on the way, but it will soon get to their turn. I can guarantee you that. So, I mean, today, like I said, what Kevin said in his own video about not believing in karma. I'm not actually saying, he's wrong here, guys. And I'm not saying he's right either, I don't not run my show like that. It's just that we are all free to do more research, have more critical thinking, or you want to analyze it, and then apply it to your own, life, whatever you are going through. Everybody's situation is different, but I believe, like the first definition that I first of all gave, which we simply put that karma is the result of previous acts or deeds, either in the past or in the past lives. So whatever it is, in a nutshell, simply put, karma is the result of whatever it is, acts or deeds that we have done in the past, and that's it. Either good or bad. Some people, it's only bad karma. No, there are good karma. That's our good deeds. You've done something good, you're going to reap it back. We'll all reap it back. If you've done something bad, we'll reap it back also. And that's just the way it is, So, guys, this is what I'm going to be talking here today, my lovely people. I know when there's some topic that when you're talking about it, it can be a bit confusing, because the interpretation everybody people have of it is different from different culture, or religion, and backgrounds, But I'm just sharing my own views here, guys, today, I mean, that does not necessarily have to fit in with your view, but, this is my own understanding, my own experience. Yes, that's the word I would use here today. Experience of what karma is, and I can, I'm going to just like top it with the universe has been so great to me, have been so wonderful to me. I feel, it's blessed me immensely. It's been there for me. And so therefore, when all you've got, is good and love, you can only give people what you have, and that's why I'm able to show, the love to my, other human being, and care to the best that I can, So because why? The universe has been so good to me. It has blessed me. It has, giving me knowledge, wisdoms of, secrets, power of, stuff you will only just think of like in a movie. It's blessed me like that, So all I have to say is thank you, universe, and that's what we're going to be talking here today, my beautiful people. It's lovely having you here. Don't mind me, I was being a bit emotional about my mommy. When my mom was alive, I've always been a, mommy's girl, mommy, Shade, or my mommy, I in fact, at the hometown, they will call us twin because, I look so much like my mom, and, even with my head strong and stuff, so I do miss her a lot, that's why you see my videos, I hardly talk about her because, not that I don't want to talk about her, I don't want to break down and cry, that's why. You don't want to see my big mouth all over the place. Where's my mommy? Anyway, that's it for today, my beautiful people. As you guys are aware that I'm a spiritualist, I'm into herbs, essentials, oils, crystal stones, whatever issue that you are going through, give us a call here at Alashala Spiritual, and together we will resolve it. We have our divination, our tools in the form of Ifakpele. We have very dilogun, as you guys are aware, people that are, aware of Babami Orunmila. Okpele will never lie, it's always accurate. Any dilogun with, point us straight in the right direction. So we have that, for guidance, on what the issue, that you might be going through. Either you have like a generalized stagnancy, in your private life or your professional lives. Other mates seems to be moving ahead, but you are just sort of stuck in one place. You've been at this job forever, and everyone is getting promoted. Somehow it doesn't get to you. Just give us a call. Business is slow, no customer. Give us a call. There's a way around these things. If there's marital issues, you're having problem, love life is not looking, fine. Give us a shout here. Have court case issues. We can help. There's stuff we can do to turn stuff around. Immigration issue, general health issues. And we do have a one-to-one spiritual counseling as well. So give us a call if any of this try to cord with you. And together we will resolve it. Like I always say to you, for the time we're going to be here, for us to, everything we're going to need to be whoever we want to be, then, what we need to achieve that is equally around us here. Now, if we do not know that, or we sort of, some people they don't believe in that and they're suffering, then, then that's up to us. That's got nothing to do with the universe, So, hi, Roscoe. Hi, sweetie. Where have you been? I'm going to find you. Thank God you didn't even come earlier, because I was about crying earlier on. I was talking about my mom. Anyway, our telephone number is still the same. For you guys on YouTube, please like and subscribe to our channel. Simply because then you'll be able to when we have new videos uploaded, and then it's been wonderful having you lovely people. Like I always say to you, each and every time that I come on Alashala Spiritual, and I see, because I know you guys will be here. It's always fun time for me, and I'll see you next week. Stay blessed, have a lovely weekend and a new week ahead. I love you guys. I love you so much. Bye bye.